I'm only gonna play one game today, cause last time it took forever to do the videos. Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. Actually on a Tuesday this time. First, some good news. I figured out how to turn off this, and this. So now things look a little bit nicer. Today's hero is one that I've been meaning to get to for a while. I played him once before, gave some feedback to the owner. The thread hadn't been updated in over a year, so I was surprised when he came back and said, yeah, I can make some changes. And that is the Traveler. And, well, let me just go ahead and read the description. He was created by CMP-139, who says, the Traveler is part of a group of otherworldly outsiders. Their mission is to go to locations in time of need or to support a group of heroes. Each Traveler is different, but are mysterious to most and try to stay that way. Traveler here is a very old but wise being who has traversed the realms and arrived in the world of Sentinels to support the heroes in the upcoming Oblivion crisis. He's a specialist in healing and uses his ability to travel between realms to absorb power to benefit his allies and those in need, with each plane providing a different ability. So he's a support hero who's focused on healing. A lot of people want to make these kinds of heroes, and the one downside to them is they slow the game down. There's a reason why, at least so far, there hasn't been a healing focused hero. I mean, the closest you can get to that is the Sentinels. But he's got a couple of variants. Why can't I search it? Oh, that's dumb. He's got a couple of variants. You've got the Celestial Traveler. Whenever the Traveler would cause a target to gain HP, instead the Traveler deals that much radiant damage to a target, so that's kind of like the upcoming Dr. Medico Malpractice variant. And the Modern Traveler, who's wearing a hoodie, I just love that. And his power is draw a card and a target regains 1 HP. The Standard Traveler's power is Healing Wave. Each other hero target regains a hit point. Oh god, I screwed up the zoom. So it looks like with the UI off, I can't search or anything, so I'm going to have to keep that in mind. But today we'll be fighting Apostate, since he was the Letters Page episode. I pulled out the Realm of Discord, since that's another plane. And we've got Extreme Fanatic, Completionist Guise, which means there's going to be some shenanigans, and that's why that stack of variants is sitting over here, and Darkwatch Mr. Fixer. And I realized a little too late I should have grabbed Extreme Prime Warden's Haka as well, but oh well. I'll do them next week or something. Apostate will start us off. Hey, with a Fallen Angel. Deals each hero target 3 infernal damage. Each villain relic regains, well, it doesn't matter, because there ain't nothing to regain. So he's going to hit the highest for 2 and 2, and then he hits the highest for 3 in this Fanatic, so he hits her for... I'm going to start the Traveler off with Outsider's Wings. It's an ongoing. You may draw an extra card during your draw phase. I'm not sure if you can actually tell the card images I'm using are not the originals now. Some of them have been updated in my very, very sloppy way, and that's one of them. But he'll go ahead and Healing Wave and heal everybody else. I think it might be a good idea to switch him out at some point. Not just yet, but at some point. Okay, Fanatic. She'll Brutal Censure the Sword, and she'll draw another card at the end of her turn because I can't get the UI working. But then she'll go ahead and kill the Spirit on Apostate. That's what all these pawns are for, by the way. I don't know if the Traveler actually needs one, but actually everybody else does. And then she'll draw 2 cards. Man, do I want to start up Fanatic Blender already? No, I don't think so. Alright, guys will play weird. I leave that. And he will, of course, keep the 2 cards that he draws. And we'll go ahead and start by swapping out the Traveler here. It doesn't really need Modern Traveler at the moment. We'll go for the Celestial Traveler. And guys will deal damage. Yeah, I'm going to have to play with the UI up, I guess. Mr. Fixer will play Riveting Crane, and then he will smash the crap out of the sword, making all damage dealt to it irreducible for the next round, and destroy Riveting Crane. That's why I didn't want to switch him just yet. I think I will be, though. Alright, Realm of Discord. Imbued Frailty. Apostate. Oh, it's the Gauntlet of Perdition. It's so weird to get relics without a Profane Summons. Anyway, so he's going to hit the highest for 2, 1, and 2, and then he'll hit the highest for 3 and 1. Traveler will take that. I think we'll go ahead and use a Radiant Blast and hit the sword for 3 radiant damage. Okay, yeah, and then we'll activate Holy Fury and draw 2 cards. So until the end of my next turn, whenever he would cause someone to heal, he instead deals radiant damage. Fanatic. Guess she will get her sword out. Hit him for 4 and draw a card. Oh yeah, I forgot all that damage was increased by 1, so he took 3 extra damage, he took 2 extra damage, the sword took 1 extra damage. Okay, say cheese, hit the sword for 2. I'm gonna play Blatant Reference. That'll be worth it. And then we will switch out Mr. Fixer. Your goal as Completionist Guise is to get 1 variant for everybody under your card. I might go ahead and switch Traveler back, and then I'm going to start with the shenanigans. Yeah, he'll go ahead and kill the sword. Draw a card, and then he'll dump one of those gimmicky characters to deal 2 damage to the gauntlet. Yeah, I can't pass this up. Grease Monkey Fist. and hit the gauntlet for 3 damage, destroying it. Bubbles, and that's gonna hit everybody for 3 actually. Yeah, I think I definitely want to go back to regular Traveler. Apostate plays another freaking gauntlet. He hits the highest for 3, 2, and 3. Cripes. I will play Healing Touch. One target regains 3 HP, except that turns into 3, 4 radiant damage, and I draw a card. And then we'll keep the Holy Fury up and draw 2 cards. I'm liking the extra card draw. That's very nice. Undaunted, for all that that's not going to help right now. 4, 5 damage to Apostate. Oh, shoot, I keep forgetting. End of the Traveler's turn, 2 damage. End of Fanatic's turn, 2 damage. Alright, now it's Guise's turn, that goes away. He's going to skip his card play, and we're going to switch the Traveler back to Standard. Well, Guise can cause targets to regain HP. I don't think he'll use Holy Fury, though. He'll go ahead and finish off the bubbles with the psychic damage. Shenanigans next round, I promise. Mr. Fixer, meanwhile, going to take advantage of that extra +1 and do 3 and 3 to Apostate. Take that, you shit. Positive energy field. Okay, ooh, Apocalypse. Awesome. That heals us. Excellent. It might be a good time for the card that increases HP recovery. He hits the highest for 2 and 2. That's Fanatic, unfortunately, so 3 and 3. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play Healing Light. Increase all HP recovery by 1. I played that, which means everybody heals 2. This could bite me in the butt, but we'll see. And then Healing Wave. Oh, this is great. Each other hero target regains 1 hit point. 2 hit points. Holy Fury is still on, so I deal 3 rounds of 2 radiant damage. That's really awesome. That's going to wear off, and I draw 2 cards. Alright, Fanatic. Gee, we don't have a way to get rid of that Apocalypse. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Okay, nobody play anything you don't want to lose. I'll go ahead and play the Aegis, because I won't lose that. And then hit him for 2. Okay, Guise plays. Where'd I leave that? I'll keep those. Now the shenanigans begin. So, here's how you run the Fanatic Blender. You need Completionist Guise. You need Fanatic. She needs to be Extreme. You switch Extreme Prime Warden's Fanatic to Prime Warden's Fanatic, and this is what you will keep doing for the rest of the game, is just switching her back and forth. Guise uses her power. He deals 1 radiant damage to Apostate. All of his damage is redirected to Apostate. Now, they can use, both of them can use Resolute on their next turn, deal themselves 3 radiant damage, which gets redirected, and then they play the top card of their deck, and then they use a power. And you just keep doing that, and you will destroy everything in your path. It's one of my absolute favorite combos. Mr. Fixer is going to lose this, so he'll play Bloody Knuckles and do 1, 2, 3, 4 damage to Apostate. He's not going to last very long. Alright. Start of the environment turn. He does not destroy relics, so Traveler loses his stuff, Fanatic loses that, Mr. Fixer loses his stuff. Oh, actually, I forgot to... that would have healed us, and Positive Energy Field goes away, and so does Apocalypse. That was interesting. Portal Fiend. Cool. Okay, what do you got for us? Profane Summons. Okay, now this is where the Fanatic Blender becomes a problem, because both Guise and Fanatic are dealing all of their damage to Apostate. He gets 3 relics. The Tome, the Corrupted Effigy, which means he gets an extra relic, and the Periapt of Woe. Oh boy. After listening to the Apostate episode, I said to myself, Bro Apostate has the Periapt of Woe. Please do not start Sentinels of the Broverse. Okay, Apostate's doing 3 and 3 to the highest, which is the Traveler, and then we get the runes, and everything's going to suck for a while. But that's it. Okay, how can we fix this? Okay, it's time for a playing card. The Hellish Plane. This card enters play, destroy all other playing cards in play. At the end of your turn, the environment deals each target 1 fire damage and 1 infernal damage. But I'm going to go ahead and use its power. Destroy a non-character card in play, destroy this card. We will just destroy the Runes of Malediction. Now this means that we have to kill the effigy or they're going to come back, but now we can't. Assuming Guise and Fanatic get their shit together. And he just draws 1 card. I am really tempted to use that Wrathful Retribution. Really tempted. Especially now that she's Prime Warden and she'll do more damage with it. Oh, live a little. She deals 11, 12 damage to him. Oh, right, and he couldn't have drawn that card because of the Tome. And then she'll use Resolute, hit him for 4. Play the top card of her deck. Oh, Embolden. She'll go ahead and play that on herself. Somebody else can use a power. That will be Mr. Fixer. We need to kill the effigy. That'll be Guise. He will swap out... Oh wait, no, except he can't deal any damage. Okay, so yeah, Mr. Fixer can smack the effigy for 1, and then she gets to use a second power. She'll hit him for 4 with her sword. She won't draw a card. She will deal herself 2 radiant damage, which will go to him. and then that's destroyed because she didn't take any damage. Best card ever? No, that would be bad. I can do that too. I will use Healing Wave to heal everyone but Guise, because the Traveler needs healing. And then we will keep up the Fanatic Blender. Guise will use Resolute, the top card of his deck. Retcon, oh sure, get rid of that. At this point I pretty well have to play, I can do that too, because nothing else will be useful. So I'll play that, I'll use Strike, hit him for 1. Then somebody else can use a power. Mr. Fixer will use Strike and hit the Corrupted Effigy for 1. And we won't quite be able to kill it. Guys cannot draw a card, that comes back. So yeah, that's almost bitten me in the ass. Tire Iron, for the one time that this will ever be useful, you will strike the tome. It's got 2 or fewer HP, it is destroyed, it brings Condemnation back out of the trash. But we got rid of it, we can draw cards again. Hooray for Mr. Fixer, the fixer of things. So, on this round, we're not going to kill Apostate. Or Portal Fiend. Fiendish Pugilist, good. That means I have less of a chance of killing Apostate by accident. He hits the highest for 3 and 3. Oh, and that's Fanatic, so she takes 8. It's the highest for 4. Guys, we'll take that. Fiendish Pugilist hits the highest 3, and the runes come back. Okay, that didn't go quite so well. At least we can draw cards now. I'm going to go with another Radiant Blast. Heal a target 3 radiant damage reduced to 1, and then heal everybody. Is that Alternating Tiger Claw? That is Alternating Tiger Claw. Okay, Mr. Fixer can fix this, so Fanatic's going to skip her turn to play Prayer of Desperation and grab 6 cards. That's much better. Guise plays get best card ever. Draw 2 cards. Guise deals a target 2 melee damage. He'll hit the Fiendish Pugilist. He regains hit points. I throw my arms in the air and say, woo! Play Say Cheese. Hit the Fiendish Pugilist for 1, so I can play Extreme. And then, I want a Fanatic Blender is the question. The answer is I don't, and I'm not certain. No, I do want to switch Mr. Fixer out. Okay, so we will switch Mr. Fixer, and rather than bother using Strike, Guys will go ahead and just do the 2 irreducible psychic damage. Not quite kill the effigy, but draws a card. Now is when I wish I could have that blatant reference. Mr. Fixer plays Alternating Tiger Claw. He will smash the crap out of the Periapt, hit it for 3 irreducible, it's got 2 or fewer HP, it's destroyed. And then he will destroy the Tire Iron. Oh, Portal Fiend, I forgot about that. It's the second highest for 4 psychic damage. That would be either Fixer or Guise. Guise will take it. I should probably get rid of that. Ethereal Bonds, ooh, definitely need to get rid of that. That's going to make Mr. Fixer's life hell. Yep, he gets hit with that, and he can't deal damage. One of those times we want the Traveler to get hit. Okay, Apostate does not have his +1 anymore. He plays Merciless Provocation. It's the highest for 3 infernal damage. Traveler will take that. The top card of the villain deck. Shit, he does it again. Apocalypse. Okay, well, having a little trouble. He hits the highest for 2 and 2. Guys will take that, as he's going to hit Fanatic for 4. And the Pugilist hits the highest for 3. Oh, we're not doing too well. Okay, anyway, Devastation by Light. Destroy an ongoing or environment card. The Traveler deals a target 2 radiant damage. So he will destroy Apocalypse and hit the Pugilist for 2. And he will heal everybody. Draw a card. Here's a thought. Divine Sacrifice. Hit that for 1 irreducible. I hit him for 1 irreducible. And I hit the runes for 1 irreducible. I'll hit the runes for 1. Alright, Guise loses that. He will play Guise the Barbarian. You know what? That's worth losing for Bitter Strike, because he's only going to be able to get the benefit of it once. So we'll switch out Mr. Fixer again, and deal a target 5 melee damage, reduced to 3, and then destroy a hero card. Guys, is very bitter. Okay, he's going to play Salvage Yard. I think that's the only thing that happens, is he gets his Tire Iron back. Yeah, I haven't played any of Traveler's equipment yet. Okay, and then he can't deal damage, which is unfortunate, because if he could kill the runes. Ooh boy. Portal Fiend still doing 4 damage. It's the second highest, which is Guise. Oh wait, no it's not. That's the sword. 4 damage results in 1. That's fine. That's fine, it's helping. Claustrophobic Delusion. Oh shit. All non-hero targets other than non-hero target low stage HP are immune to damage. And Mr. Fixer gets hit again by the Ethereal Bonds. If he had a grease gun, I wouldn't mind it. And it's the Orb of Delirium, and this game is over unless I can get rid of that Claustrophobic Delusion. So he hits the highest for 2 and 2. He hits the highest for 3. Guys will take that. Okay, that's useful. When you play another plane, it's home. You may use an additional power during your power phase. Whenever a hero target would be dealt damage by a non-hero target, redirect it to the Traveler. This card in display, destroy all the plane cards. That's got a power on it, so we'll go ahead and use his first power to heal everybody. And then we'll use Home's power. Each hero regains 2 HP and draws a card. Destroy this card. That's very good because we're kind of dying. Fanatic, okay, it's time to play End of Days. There's nothing else to do because everything is immune to damage. That won't get rid of the relics, it'll just let us hit the relics. She will focus on the Orb of Delirium. Guys, doesn't really need to play anything. We are going to see if the orb will blend. Mr. Fixer skips to draw 2. Okay, End of Days. The relics stay in place, Mr. Fixer loses alternating Tiger Claw, all of this bullshit goes away. And so does End of Days. This has been a real trial by fire here. Okay, well that'll be helpful. Apostate. Shit. Okay, he hits the highest for 1 and 1, that's unfortunately Fanatic. Doesn't even get to benefit from that. And then he hits the highest for 2. Okay, I don't like that, so Devastation by Light, destroy it. He can't actually hurt anything with that 2 damage, but he'll go ahead and heal everybody. Now it's time for funsies. She's focused on the orb. She can't actually hit it, now that I realize, because it's got damage reduction, but everybody heals 1. I don't think I could do anything. I guess I could have used Divine Focus with that. Divine Sacrifice. Whatever. She'll use Resolute, hit the orb for a grand total of 1, play the top card of her deck, hit it for nothing, draw 2 cards. Somebody else can use a power. We'll let the Traveler use power. They can use hit points. And sure to do her card. Of course, Guise is focused on the orb and he can't do shit to it. Okay, he skips his play phase, and we will push Fanatic back, use Resolute, hit the orb for 1, play the top card of his deck. Let me see that. He will steal her sword. And then somebody else can use a power. Traveler. He's being helpful. He really is. We're getting our asses handed to us. Mr. Fixer wants to have Jack handle an alternating Tiger Claw right now. We'll play the alternating Tiger Claw, punch the orb for 1, draw a card. Next round, Blue Laser. Next round. Time flies. Okay. So he gets an extra card play. Profane Summons. At least... Oh, he's out of relics. Fantastic. Now he gets a regular play. And Pilferer. Oh good, he's got something to eat too. It's the highest for 2 and 2, the highest for 3. Relics all heal 1. And the Imp Pilferer destroys, let me see that. Yeah, at this point I think that Fanatic Blender is not the best thing to be doing right now. I'm going to play Blazing Gaze. Power, Traveler deals 1 target, 1 fire, and 1 radiant damage, and we will turn that gaze on the Imp Pilferer. Alright, Fanatic's going to play Divine Sacrifice anyway. She'll hit the Pilferer. Oh, wait, we can play extra cards. I forgot about that. Second card play, Outsider's Wings, so you can draw 2 extra cards. Divine Sacrifice, and then hit the orb and hit the runes, which gets redirected to the orb. Second card play, Sacrosanct Martyr. She will focus on the orb. Alright, guys. Total Beefcake. If you do more damage with I can do that too, that would be great. I can do that too for Healing Wave. We keep healing Fanatic and she keeps getting beaten down. Fanatic Blender. Okay, Mr. Fixer plays Jack Handle and Harmony, so he's dealing 2 irreducible to everything. So we'll hit him, hit that, gotta be careful, and then 2, 2, and 2. Didn't quite kill it, very close though. Mr. Fixer fixes things. Hey, Ghostly Images! I love this card. It's a one-shot, put it into play. If not, discard it and deal that hero 2 psychic damage. Okay. Destroy an ongoing or environment card. Let's get rid of Time Flies. Deal a target 2 radiant damage. Yeah, hit that, because I don't want to hurt anything else. Sword. Super Ultra Kawaii. That gets beefcaked onto the orb, which takes nothing, and he takes 2. Alright. Are you kidding me? He hits the highest for 2 and 2, and that's Fanatic. He hits the highest for 3. That's Guise, so he'll make him hit his own orb, and then all the relics heal too. I'm going to use Portal. Search my deck for a plane. There's one. There's the really cool one. Ah, yes. Heavenly Plane. When I was picking heroes, I was like, oh man, Traveler and Fanatic are going to work real well together. This is why. Alright, so I can put it into play, shuffle my deck. Increase radiant damage by 2, reduce infernal damage by 2. I have just shut Apostate down. When this card is played, destroy all the playing cards. The power is the Traveler deals each non-hero target 1 radiant damage, so that's 3 radiant damage, and then you destroy it. But we're going to leave that out, and he will heal everybody else. Draw 2 cards. Alright, final dive. Destroy the orb, throw it at the runes, for a grand total of 1 damage. I think she'll focus on the sword, because Mr. Fixer might be able to get rid of those runes. Beefcake goes away, Guy skips his play phase, and Fanatic Blenders. He deals the runes a grand total of 1 radiant damage. Mr. Fixer swaps out his Jack Handle for dual crowbars. So now he can hit the runes, for 3, destroying them, and let's see, putting how many? 4 demons. I think there's only 2. Yeah, the Pugilist and the Imp Pilferer. He has a second damage to do. He will kill the Imp Pilferer, so we don't have to deal with it. This has been a fun game so far. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, Apostate plays Profane Summons. This hits the 4 targets with the highest HP for 1 each. That is Guise, the Sword, the Traveler, and Mr. Fixer. I would rather he take damage than these spirits. Profane Summons does absolutely nothing. Apostate deals 2 melee and 0 infernal damage to Guise. Then he deals 3 to the Traveler, and the Pugilist deals 3 to Mr. Fixer. Okay, we're close. We just got to kill the sword. Ooh, Radiant Blast. I can either deal 1 target 5 damage or up to 3 targets 3 damage. Oh yeah, and first, Sword, Spirit, Guise, and we'll say the Pugilist. Let's do 5 damage to the Pugilist. Just done. Goodbye. I could actually use Blazing Gaze to deal the damage to the sword. No, wait, to deal 2 damage to the sword. I'll do that. 0 fire and 3 radiant down to 2 radiant and draw 2 cards. I really am playing him wrong. He's got some good offensive cards and I kind of like sticking to those. Alright, Smite the Transgressor. First, Sword, Spirit, Spirit, Guise. Smite the Transgressor, hit the sword for 1. And then, so she will Resolute, hit it for 2. Play the top card. Well, she hits it for nothing, but she heals and draws. And then she will use Sacrosanct Martyr to hit it for 4. Oh wait, that was 3, 4, 5. And then she will use Sacrosanct Martyr, deal herself 5, 6, 7 radiant damage to the sword. She kills it. And then she deals a target 0, 1, 2 radiant damage. Oh my god. She deals damage equal to the amount of radiant damage she took this turn, which is 0, plus 2, plus 1 for Nemesis bonus. And we win. That was amazing, and I think that last card play should have put off the negative energy field, but it didn't matter. So that's the Traveler. His planes are really cool. Heavenly Plane is definitely the best one. They all work as one-offs, but some of them are worth keeping around for a while. I will put a link to his thread in the description, and as always, Tabletop Simulator and the Reavers Sentinels and Cauldron Workshop expansion are not licensed to Greater Than Games products. Please support the official release. Flip.